On May 19, 1962, Marilyn Monroe made one of her final public appearances at President JFK's 45th birthday celebration at Madison Square Garden. After being late to the stage, she was introduced by Peter Lawford as the late Marilyn Monroe, a comment that proved eerily prophetic. Wearing a beige rhinestone-covered semi-sheer gown by Jean-Louis, she stunned the audience with her whispered rendition of Happy Birthday, Mr. President, followed by Thanks for the Memory. The flesh-colored gown featured 2,500 hand-sewn rhinestones. The dress aimed to create an illusion that Marilyn wasn't wearing anything except the gems. The performance, sensual and provocative, cemented its place in history as a cultural moment tied to Marilyn's enduring legacy. Many people mistakenly credit Bob Mackie with designing Marilyn's legendary Happy Birthday, Mr. President gown. However, Bob, who was only 23 years old at the time, was actually responsible for sketching the initial design while working as an assistant for Mr. Louis, the actual designer behind the gown. But how was the idea of Marilyn's unforgettable gown born? It was Marlene Dietrich, a major fashion icon, and her signature style, including the illusionary nude gowns adorned with crystals, that directly inspired Marilyn. The French-American designer had originally created a similar gown for Marlene, which she wore during her cabaret performances around the world. Marilyn was so captivated by the stunning effect that she requested a customized version for her own iconic moment at Madison Square Garden. This masterpiece of a gown is widely considered a historical artifact due to its cultural significance. It represents a pivotal moment in American pop culture, blending Hollywood glamour, politics, and Marilyn's lasting legacy as an icon. The dress is also an example of a masterful craftsmanship, making it an important piece of fashion history. The gown is part of the Ripley's Believe It or Not collection and is stored in a temperature-controlled dark environment to preserve its delicate fabric and embellishments. It was purchased by Ripley's at an auction in 2016 for $4.8 million, making it one of the most expensive dresses ever sold. Critics, including fashion historians and textile preservationists, argued that wearing this fragile historic garment, even briefly, can pose a significant risk of damage due to the delicate nature of the fabric and rhinestone embellishments. Many believe that historical fashion artifacts should be preserved, not worn, to ensure their longevity for future generations.